give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why are you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dirt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I don't with your digits. I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted.
It's calling me. Like the rainbow. It's calling me. Like the rainbow. The rainbow.
Hey, MC. Oh, that should be working fine. Sorry we're starting a little bit late today, folks. Just took some energy to drag myself into this, basically. So we actually have kind of a big day today. Because a lot of changes and decisions have been made since we originally did this chapter. Surprised that means that almost all the stuff that I did is kind of irrelevant now. Anyway, as you can see, because it's been a while since we've been here, let's go over it. The map has been completely redone. There used to be more to the south, and it ended here. We added this entire upper section. As you can see, here's where Boars has been moved to. Ooh. Look, now I know I have to move that to the second line. Okay. And we also have Hector. So the way this originally worked was that you, the player, had to get Ellen or Urk to Hector's cell to save him as an optional objective, and that would begin the quest to get recruitable Hector. Let's see, because we've changed.
Purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come. Truth is too revealing. Life is easier concealing. All emotions till they start on your heart going numb. I shouldn't be in drive more. I just wanna feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, but I can't see straight. I've been running on the freeway till I get blinded by the headlights. They go past me. I see the last me I ever will be. And that got me asking, living this lightly.
No, I do have to find this. Again, it's actually been a while since we did this.
As they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly has that been the right thing, or should I been more focused on where we wanted to go? If I die right now in the lot, I'd have a few regrets. Wish I spent more time out biking instead of smoking cigarettes. Wish I worked more on music instead of alternating steps. Probably should have talked more to people I thought were interesting as heck. Probably should have gotten closer to my mom's after pops drowned out.
Where are you?
The best, I wish that and all the rest. Sometimes I wonder if I felt more at home in my own skin instead of always feeling fake. With my genuine moments stop feeling off and out of place. All my smiles seem strange. I walk like I'm trying on a wig, or a mask, or a laugh, or a face, or a faith in my place in this path. But so I'm trying to change that and live inside the moment, not the past. See the present unwrapped, cause the moment's all we have. Till it's gone. I'm just waiting, hoping the next one go last.
Let's see. A lot of discussion about the Eric fruit and the reasoning. Now, you'd think I'd pin this stuff in the Discord so that I would actually, be able to find it quickly. No. No, I'm really bad with this stuff. Doesn't Irk only work on normal? I think we actually changed it so that Irk only extends the timer. So, yeah, okay, so the Hector secret steps so far. On chapter 3, round 1, in X amount of turns, Alan, Irk can extend the timer by Y turns to Hector and heal him via talk event. Hector will leave the map at this point. I think we talked about how... Right, so, like, Irk can extend the timer, but only Alan can keep him alive. If you do this, Hector will appear in the cutscene after seizing the throne, explaining what's going on with Burning Dragons. Then as the chapter shifts to round 2, Hector will demand Roy leave and that he'll hold off Iron. If the player rescues Hector with Shana and escapes with Hector, Hector will survive but pass out from the wounds he's taken. This renders him out of action after this chapter, but at this point Hector is alive. Step N +1 on chapter 19, reach Bishop Yoda without alerting the guards. Hector is in the final stages of his treatment, and alerting the guards prevents Yoda from being able to get to Hector in time for his final treatment. On stage 20, if all stages have been fulfilled, Hector will spawn. If you failed after step 2, Hector will be alive but crippled and unable to fight, or if you want to be assholes, murdered by burn due to not being fully healed while you're away in the Western Isles. So, the changes we've got to make to the game's events right now is we've actually got to... Also, I'm gonna pin this, because I'm a fucking need to remember this. Is there between normal and hard solely how the much time the limit, or the grip cannot do that? So now let me go, because I believe there was some... Alright, so I have to... I've got sort of an outline for the event we'll be using, so let me go and bring this up. Oh. Ned actually opened up the chapter 3 event file, something I wish I never had to do again for the rest of my life, but hey, we can't all avoid this forever. So we'll right now let's post this here. So turn 1, flag 1, Hector dies. Turn 2, Hector dies if Earth talked. Okay, so turn-based events are save Hector, which, if I'm looking at this correctly, is the ability, is the timer that kills Hector. So save Hector is fine. But then we'll move this, and we'll move this to, I don't know, 12. Nope, 12's already done. 13's not done. And Urktor Hector, and like, it extends the timer by 3 turns, remember. So this will mean that at the start of, no, at the end of player turn 11, so the start of the enemy phase, Hector will die on turn 11. Sorry, at the end of turn 11, he'd die. Yeah. And at the end, and if Urk talks to him at the end of turn 14, he'll die. I don't know if that is appropriate timing, like, for actually everyone, like, on testing. That's something we've actually got to work out, where it's like, okay, so let's take a look-see here at, like, Urk's movement. So, for a while, we're just going to play through the chapter kind of recklessly, because we just want to get Urk basically as forward as possible. And also Chad. Also, we'll have a bunch more other things that we need to edit as well. So. Wade once more proving his use to the world by missing. And then we've got Boars here, who doesn't have a weapon, as you can see. That'll happen via events. So yeah, we readjusted quite a bit of this map's terrain to be more fitting. So 2 hits or 1 hit. I think we go for the 1 hit, and I was correct. So Walt once more proving that he is the best unit in the game right now. Sure is killing 2 units every turn. And it's like, those units were weak anyway. It's not like you could one-shot them, and that's true. And that doesn't matter at all. Does Chad have... He does. So Chad would only be able to walk here, right? I don't know if you guys have actually seen this, but here is Chad's ability. Sneak. That is a short-range teleport that consumes his move. But as you can see, he managed to essentially cheat the map and move far more to spaces than he was actually meant to. Yeah, nothing personnel, kid. I'm actually super happy with that as a skill, because it's what I imagined his skill being, like being able to do that. But at the start, it wasn't really wild, so we just gave him pass instead. Hey, fella, how you doing? Hey, Cass. Let me just call you Cass. That bug still needs to be fixed, but it's at least been reported down. Right now we're sort of checking, like, how long does it actually take us to get these two, you know, to the door, so they can actually, like, get Hector? Because I'm not the best player in the world, but, you know, I don't have anyone else to judge on. Right, need to fix that. I need to redo this entire conversation, really. As you can see, Wind doesn't spawn and for a few more turns. Now, here is another fun trick. Since we've got shove, can't shove. One, two, three, 5. She can't shove. These guys can't shove. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, steel sword. And now we move up with. Damn it, we have no one who can shove Bolt, because I would love to get him just closer so he can, like, no, because the unmounted units can shove. Oh, Lance can do it because of speed. I probably risked quite a bit there, but I'm fine with it. So yeah. Oh right, I forgot to mention, you can sneak after moving. So you can use your movement and then sneak. Chad is rad. I think we'll move here. This should be the fastest line towards Hector. Yes, he is the Chad. I'm super pleased with how his designs come out. I think it makes him super unique for how thieves have functioned in the series. Like, he's still very fragile. He has the Mail Breaker, which helps him fight army units. It's got low might, but unlike other Slayer weapons, it can double. But, like, he is in danger here right now because of all of this. I'll need to redo this text all again. We're not really focusing on this. Right now we're actually testing gameplay stuff. We will go over this text again slowly as we go through the chapter, but yeah. We did a slight adjustment to Narcian's character. He's actually still scum. He's way more scum than he actually usually. But what he does is he likes to pretend that he's a noble person. And then he reveals, like, he's still a scumheart. With the But, like, with Slater here, he, like, pretends like that he's a good leader. Because in vanilla, for whatever reason, like, Slater wishes him well, and then he says, yeah, if anything fucks up, I'll kill you. But I wanted to really increase his slime. And that may seem funny to say. It's like, wow, you didn't feel that Narcian was slimy enough. And it's like, no, I didn't. I felt like he should, Oh, he still has pass. I actually didn't realize he still had pass. I think we have to... that might just be a thief thing, or unknown, but, like... So again, right now we're just focusing on completing the one objective. Hold on, you're injured, so I'll move up and up here. Give some heals. Yep. Get you. Supplant it. And then we can finish off with Shana. So now the thing with Urk is if we're going full force, we can probably move him, like, up here. Like, he can probably get there in the next couple turns, so... Hold on, first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he can warp to here. So, yeah. Let's move Urk up here. Let's move Urk here. Hold on. Way to check some things. If I own Lance, I'll take 7 damage from you. 1 damage from you, so there's no worries there. 7 damage from you. I'm at 20 life. I'll take the bow from you. Hold on, let's just check out defense. We have 7 prot. So that's 7. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5. Let's check accuracy again. 56. So if we take maximum damage, we take 7, 14, 19, 20, and if you also hit, that'll be death. But it's quite unlikely we'll get hit by all of that. So let's just... Oh wait, no, we can't get the kill anyway. I was going to say we'll get the kill there, but no, if we can't get the kill, we'll just bait here. So if you open board cells where he break himself out, there's no event to opening board cell. Pass the turn. Whoops. Chad took a bit of a hit from there. Don't die, Chado. Shana dodged. Good, Shana. Yeah. Actually, this happens immediately. Oh, the text hasn't been inserted. Oh, right. I think in the future I'll have to spawn in a special bandit, not use that one, because if I use that one, then well, obviously boss will fucking, if you kill it, because I proved I could actually get units up there if I like rushed them. So yeah, I'll have to insert a very I'll have one spawn from here and move down there. That's one of those things that doesn't come out like when I was initially testing this, because yeah. So let's get... Ooh, right, yes, he has a short bar, so... Well, the mini bar. How can you not shove... How can you shove... Deke's a big boy. Okay, hold on. We're actually gonna shove... so that she can go and heal Chad. Because, yeah, I don't like him not being on 6 HP. Wendy is, in fact, a small lass. Also, yeah, let's put on some more music. I really do like the iron bar as a item. We'll go over it real quickly. Oh, does it not say? It's a Reaver weapon. So it is actually strong against axes. The iron bar is a pretty shitty weapon. It's got great hit. but and it's a regal weapon, but it's very light. So Chad would be able to move to here, and then sneak over to here. So we'll kill this archer. Does it have its radiance properties? It should. Yes, as you can see, the iron bar is a reaver against the iron axe. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but I mean, like, it's just weapon triangle advantage. So, what turn is this? Turn 5. Emerald X is going to be way more fun with friends. It is. I fucking love Emerald X as a fight. But I'm glad you're, I'm assuming the triangle is buffed. I actually don't know if I've buffed the triangle or not. Listen. There's been a lot of changes to mod. I can't be expected to remember them. This was more. Oh god! Wow, there are map changes I have to fix. I could have sworn I had a new map. But anyway, those events on turn 6. Lou is supposed to spawn here. And, yeah. Tiles had an oopsie, yeah. So this is, it would be turn 6, rushing it, is how fast it takes to get Urk to Hector. Provided no enemies in Chad's way and no enemies in Urk's way. So, get buffed. I mean, everyone's gotten buffed. So, I mean, he has, Perma Soul, which really helps him. Right, we haven't adjusted it yet so it actually heals him in battle. But it does heal him, as you can see, he's got 16 HP when he started with 10. So... we can get Alan, again, if we're rushing everyone up, like this is an objective, we're ignoring this as an objective, we ignored Lou, which is fine, because Lou's fine. But, like, if we rush everyone here, then we can get here by turn 6. So, this raises a question. What sort of hurt would explain to me is that turn limit should be the minimum plus 20%, which in this case would be turn 8. So Hector will die on turn 8, unless Urk talks to him, in which case he'll die on turn 10. So if we go and shift this to 8, and we shift this to 10, so that's how that would be. What do you guys think? this is one of those things where it's like, how long should the player have to do this? And originally it was set to 14. With the idea that, like, it's normal mode, the difficulty shouldn't be too difficult. Then again, this is a secret, and we're averting a canon effect. The worst what should be worth the hassle of the chapter. Right, so that's sort of where my mindset is. So, like, I mean, if I can do it on turn 6, and, this isn't exactly the most blessed front. So, like, turn 8, talk to him with Urk, you get 2 more turns to get Alan up there. Especially because some people don't really, like, I guess, I can always, also, I'll pose this to the development team in the dev Discord as well, so. Oh, BM, you're in chat. All thieves having past including enemies, I wonder what repercussions would be, besides giving a stealth throw to someone new carrying niche due to his non-child pun. Oh, and on that spirit of this being more of a secret, you can move the tutorial agent pre-chapter to save him. I already have sort of been removing that, but, yeah. So yeah, do you think turn 8's good, BM? Or do you think it should be, like, turn 7? Because we can get here on 6, and I don't know if I did that, like, bad. So yes, we'll also be removing the bit of the dialogue before the chapter that's like, hey, you should bring these healers to save Hector. So he'll be there, and you've got healers, so you can probably infer what you're supposed to do. However, I won't be telling you. Except since you're all watching this, you will already know. Difficulty curve, given this is chapter 3, and this is an eventual improvement. Well, the thing is, this is only step 1 of the secret. BM says, if you ask me, it should be outright impossible for Alan to get there without outright use of rescue chaining. This is meant to be a secret, and I believe it should take effort. I mean, in which case, like, I used light rescue chaining, and Ellen was here by turn 6. Well, she'd be able to talk on turn 7. MC says, I was about to suggest 8-9 pre-Urk turns for normal, and literally 6 and 7 on hard. I believe it should be very tight on hard. I'm in agreement on it being very tight on hard. I believe it's... well, the talk display for Ellen should give the, yes, actually, they have the ability to talk to him, so that should be an indicator that, like, there's something they can do. But given they're all the way down here for most of the game, and Hector's all the way up here, 7-8 seems reasonable, BM says. Okay. So, here's actually my decision. We need to talk to Hector on turn 7, and on normal, turn 9. And on hard, so we will copy these, so we can go turn HM 06, save Hector. We're going to drop this to 6, and this we're dropping to 7. So now, if you want to save Hector, On normal mode, you have until turn 7, so you'd have until the next turn, which is sort of being done with Ellen. I rescued / shoved her quite a number of tiles to get her up in movement. So it's a bit tight for her to get here. It's not so tight for Urk to get here, as we've shown. But on hard mode, like, you would have until turn 6, and even getting Urk here would only buy you a turn. So you'd only have one more turn to get Ellen here. And yeah, on hard mode, the timer is only extended by a single turn, and on normal mode, the timer is extended by on normal it's extended by 2. So it would go from 7 and 9 to 6 to 7. Now then, back to stuff we have to edit. So, the way this is actually working is this turn flag is turn 6. And this turn flag is this turn flag is 6. And this one is 13. So, all the Hector stuff does now, the Urk stuff I should say, as we go down and find it. Urk Hector. So rather than triggering this ASMC, remove this, and all we do is we add init turn flag 1 or 0x6. While this denotes 0.6 0x. Now you may be wondering, like, how does the game determine it? Well, this one is always set to take place on a later turn. Yeah, since this one's always set to take place on a later turn, just turning off this ID is still on. Well, the idea is that on hard mode, you have been delayed longer because of extra enemies and the difficulty, so you arrive to Arafin later. In fact, if I was to do a thing, like if I was to like show off the time, what I would do is I would show off like the date of everything, and it would be like calendar date, 12 o'clock for normal and 12:30 for hard. So it would literally be you're 30 minutes later because of the difficulty of hard mode. I'm not going to do that, but that is sort of my mental justification. Like, you are actually later because hard mode is harder. Also, I like how the Save Hector event is the event that actually kills Hector. So it's Irk Hector and... Oh, this can all be Save Hector. No, wait, we should make it a different one so that, if Irk is alive, he can comment about how he wasn't able to save Hector. But, yep. Oh, so this is, so yeah, the way we did this before was this would turn off the event. So, this character event, 6, is, automatically set to turn it off. So actually we don't need to do anything, with the Irk Hector, because, they share an ID. No, what we should actually do is change it and do it that way, because this currently makes, Alan and, So first, I have to really, like, check these, so... Okay, 12 is an ID that I've used. Now I've used 13. I've used 14, yeah. Have I used the ID? Real quick, type in ID. That's sort of like 0x. These are a bunch of enemies that count. Okay, so 0x15 is clean. 16. So clean. So yeah, and that's how we know if it is. Very quick search through there, and then it's like, oh, that's fine. Hold on, that was 14. Oh, if character not available. Or if character not div is what it says. So yeah, 14 is fine. So 14 and 15 are fine. So let's clear this up. This is all correct. This stuff's all correct too. Yep, these should all be correct. And so should this. So now we have officially changed it. Now we actually have a ton more work to do, just in case you're curious. that was actually not the end of how much work we've got to do. Also, yay! Thank you for subscribing, MC. So we actually have entire things to be done, based on how we're changing things around. So the C's results. Oh boy, there's like so much shit to do. First of all, escape. So let's go through one. Check them. Wait, no. Escape. Enemies. Okay, so that spawns 3 generals with silver swords at 24, 23. So, knowing this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21. Okay, so they spawn down here. We actually aren't done. What we're going to do is we're going to move all the player, after you seize the throne, we're going to move all the player units to the throne room and put Hector on the throne. Then we're going to spawn in enemies to block out the path to the escape area, which is this area right here. So, hold on, I'm going to bring up tiled so that I actually have correct coordinates when I'm doing it. Tiled. Where's chapter 3? Nope, wrong chapter 3. Oh, I know where to go. Outline of Darkness. Go here. Documentary work, DS emulator, EM3, Emblem Magic, emotes, event assembler, map generator. Tile sets, no? Do I not have these maps here? Here we go. Theme map creator. Check tile sets. Bunch of HQs. Chapter 3, the late cover. Hold on. So I want you guys to see what we're doing. Give me just a second. We're about to receive an addition to the DevStream. This will probably be very scrunched, but do let me know your feelings towards it. Alright. So, this spot is 11-6, and this one is 12-6. Let's spawn some enemies. Don't be spawning these generals, because these are meant to be your timer to get the fuck out. But we will spawn knights. 11-6, 12-6. And any of this is 0. 12. And we will give these boys steel axes. Which I will now indicate their positioning to you here. Also, we should... Let's do a change 4, 3, nope. Main door event, nope. Do a change 1. And I should probably reinsert that map. So, our units will be here. All shoved into this tiny, tiny room. Our first 2 enemies will be here, so like when you immediately leave, you can start engaging with them. How many enemies do you think should be blocking our way to the exit of the map? Because I could see like... See like... Oops. See like here. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 enemy units. And as you are doing this, you have knights who are spawning and moving through here. And Ein, who is down here, who you have to avoid. So, as you can tell, there is a lot of stuff going on that is going to stress you the fuck out. Hey! Hey, Shattered, how you doing? We're actually doing, fucking shocker for once in our lives, some actual, like, eventing. And, what do you know, it's on the map I've done the most eventing on in this entire fucking game. So yeah, I'm thinking like, these tiles here representing the enemies, they've sort of formed a bulwark for us to get through. Probably give them all ranged weapons too, to stop them from like... Not that you really have the time to pick them off ranged, but yeah, they're coming. I would also maybe... I wonder what's too much, I wonder what's too little.
Somewhere deep in my mind, see the barbed wire. The place is grown all wide, 'cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't
Yeah, this is a lot of thinking now. So those two nights start with the ball. This is 9-5, 10-4, left 3. Change these from knights to soldiers. So this is 11-6. This is 11-3. And 10-4. This blockade here should also be armor knights. So that's 8-1, 8-2, 8-3. So 8-1. Then 5-4 and 7-4. You two can be what to make him? What to make him? I don't think we want more knights here. Maybe fighters. Yep, so those two fighters be there. And here we will have German, so 6, 5, 6, Lux, Shaman, these two up here. 5-1 can be one could be an archer, actually. And 6-0 can be another shaman. 3, 6, and 4, 7. We'll be mages with Hellfire. And these two up here will be 1, 1, 0, 2. Maybe this is a bit much, but we'll see in testing. These two can be... Considering a Draconis, but I'd actually have a better idea for that. What would be a terrifying end boss to face during this escape chapter? I'm sure I'll let you know if it's a bit much. Part of me thinks that maybe it should be given context. Yeah, the context is that, unlike what you expect in this chapter, it doesn't actually end when you've seen the plot. It turns into an escape chapter. Because Ein arrives, and basically it's generals spawn down here, these enemies spawn up here, and it becomes very apparent very quickly that Roy is in over his head. He is not made to fight this battle. He does not have the forces. He has a ragtag group of random people. You know, he has a mercenary band. He has his personal bodyguard. He has a knight on loan. He has an Etrurian agent who's here to just oversee things. You know, he's not exactly... Oh, and he, of course, has 2 orphan boys. So, warriors made to fight against the strongest army in the world, they are not. And it's very clear that they need to get the fuck out. So you need to book it to the top north. so you can escape the map. While you're doing that, there are generals spawning down here, and as an added bonus, I'm considering making Draco Knights spawn down here. So you will be pushing just through the line and trying to get the hell out.
Maybe you will tell me what you're thinking, or maybe you will give me all the blame, but I'm moving on. I just have to make sure that you know. Would you be there for me if I'm flying straight into the sun? Blinded by the light I'm chasing, that has happened before. And maybe you don't know for sure, but you can start a fire without a spark. Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame, alright. Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame, alright.
So, well, for now, let's just make these two Draco Knights. And for the added stress, they can have silver axes. Now I have to remember what the fuck my AI upgrades are, because I don't remember them. So the Fray footer, we're going to change this to 3 heroes and
Put your hands on my back, boy. Lead me to the brightest of my day.
Hector.
Wrap your arms around me, boy. Give me all the comfort that I crave, and I will follow you anywhere,
And we will give you
I'll follow you.
a silver axe. So he will actually be spawned on a throne, which is 1810. Right. What I need to do, I have something I need to figure. So this still leaves the hero, so that Black Mage, who really enjoyed being able to rescue drop them for strategies in delaying other enemy units, they can be used there. Now we've got to do something I don't know how to do. So again, once you seize the throne, all of your units are supposed to be spawned inside the throne room, rather than, like, fucking around down here. Because that's to stop you from basically going, oh, it's going to turn into escape chapter. I'll run all my units here, so that when I seize the throne, I can immediately rescue Chain Royale, and also, like, just escape everyone immediately. I want to prevent that. So we need a way to spawn all the units at the throne room. like Roy would be here, and then like we'd put everyone else sort of around the group. Are there sword bow classes? Lynn is, and so are the nomad troopers.
When I'm thinking about the good times that we had, my friend said you were overrated. I always told them they couldn't understand the things you did to me. You showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating, that it couldn't be the two of us. And it kinda feels like wasted something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Your eyes intoxicating. There's something about the way you looked at me, and it's hard to explain it. Thinking about you makes me crazy. All the things you did to me, you showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating, that it couldn't be the two of us. And it kinda feels like wasting something that was good from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let
Clear everyone and reload with load 3. I don't know if load 3 works in FE6.
wanna hold you, hold you, hold. My mind's accelerating, your eyes intoxicating. I find it hard to explain.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to actually do
Oh, I
this.
keep thinking of you, about the
Well, I'm to the part of the stream where I'm just desperate to try to set an event associated with each unit and trigger that when you see it, since you know exactly which units will be here. And sure, I do not know. I guess that is something that I can definitely do, where it's really inefficient. Seems doable, but really inefficient.
I've been looking for you now and then. Someone
Gonna send a message to Can.
just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. 'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always.
Oh, this is really awkward. This is one of those things where, well, now we get to learn together. We get to learn how to do this together in this archaic system, which is not fun. Oh boy. Okay. What do we want to do? Oh man, okay.
Say what you feel. I don't even know if this is real. How can you like me?
Oh well, I have no fucking answer to that.
Perfect as anyone can be. You and me. We don't need no one else than each other. You and me. You and me. We could run away.
I'd make a list of develop positions to move them to and use an ASMC to cycle through every player unit, and if they are alive and deployed, move them to the next position on the position list until you either reach the end of units or the end of position.
We could go crazy and leave it all behind.
Hold on, I will send a message to Tequila. So, while we're waiting to figure out how the fuck we do this, what would you all like to talk about?
We only need each other, baby. You know we're the same. It could be
You all, everything going fine? Pretty sad to hear that, Chris Ayres died. Just really shitty to hear.
who knows what you think about me.
Um,
And I know I shouldn't care.
damn it, Tequila, I told you to be...
Tried my
Yeah.
best, but I can't make you happy. And I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out. Because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could.
Yeah, it does suck what happened. Like, I know he was sick, but, Oh, hey, MC. Sad to hear that you mobile shit yourself. I mean, your Wi-Fi shit itself, so now you're on mobile.
I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could, the best I could. I can't stop time for you.
So I've sent Tequila the suggestion that Smethlin made, which is a very good suggestion, which is, I will again read that out. And make a list of the valid positions to move them to, then use an ASMCs to cycle through every player unit. And if they are alive and deployed, move them to the next position on the position list until you reach the end of units or the end of positions. The benefit is we know all the units who are deployed on the chapter because it's chapter 3 and it's pre-deployed. The downside is that you have to actually do the ASMC, and that is not my skill. Okay, so Tech doesn't know a way to do it without using DSMC. So I'm asking him if he can do that. Yes? Great. Have it on my desk before the end of the stream. I'm joking. Okay. So, Tech won't be able to do that tonight. How do I stream on Twitch? You need an account. Yeah. Because I do require this tomorrow because I'm trying to do this stream, which just pushes me to actually fucking do this shit. And the other reason is because, well, if I can be blunt, I need the money. I realize you guys, like, are also all broke, but, you know, as it stands, if you want us, well, it has been, it's been an hour and a half. That means it's perfectly time for me to chill. So, if you like these streams, God knows I don't know why you would, but if you do like these streams, I want you to know that you can subscribe to me because I am an affiliate on here, so you can give me your hard-earned money so that I can be less depressed, and also less broke, and also less likely to be evicted. You can also donate to me if that's how you'd rather prefer to support, both through bits and through PayPal. Or, you know, just fucking follow the channel, give it a watch. If you enjoy the content, great. If you don't, tell me why, so I can fix that so it is something more enjoyable to you. MC is doing his part, and, you know, he's done more than his fair share of his part. Here is where I would roll that clip from Starship Troopers of, I'm doing my part, I'm doing my part, my part too! Yeah. Have I shilled enough? Yeah, that's enough shilling for now. Okay, sweet. Back to what we were actually doing, which was sitting down and also me talking. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. Should be doable. Great. I'll sort out the rest of the chapter. So we can finish it at HQ tonight. Great, I'll sort out the rest of the chapter today. So, now we know we won't be finishing chapter 3 today, but we'll be able to finish it tomorrow, and then the HQ tomorrow, and maybe we'll start chapter 4. Actually, don't know. So then, now that we know that that's just something we can't fucking do right now, we'll focus more on getting this early area clean. So, first things first is, hold on. Pause escape is the start of it. Yes. Moment, let me move. So, we're going to make a spawn for the unfortunate Mook. So text D34 is where it starts. So move this to here, and we'll spawn blue 1, fortunate Mook. take this, copy. Unfortunate Merc. And then we will use that to spawn a brigand, and he can be holding an iron axe. It really doesn't matter because he's going to spawn on 22-1, and then he will move to 15-2. So, Merc. Let us find the designated Merc. Merc? Brigand? No, we're going to change you to Burn again. And you are now the Merc. So now that we have the Merc here, so the way this event, let's run through this event, sort of how it works. This is just to allow everything to play out without fucking up. Music starts playing. The camera focuses on boards. Music starts playing. The unfortunate Merc spawns. The unfortunate Merc will move to their position at 15-2. Text D34 plays. So if we go to chapter text, go to D34, it is currently empty. If we go to this text dump, which has all the shit that we haven't inserted but dumped previously, and now we can move over here. On NL anal go. So this is load angry pause. Lord Bloody Hector. Lord Angry Pause. Right now, I'm just doing this so that I can beat pause gate this should be fine. So we go here, we go box 1. Box 2. Beat. Go box 3 here, because yep, so this should be box 3 is fine. So this just needs to be L's, they do not need key presses. Yep.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be right. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do.
Box 1.
Thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool.
Box 3.
But if I fall, I would get up again.
And L. And L.
I would get up again.
Yep, so that is that handled. Now we just need to actually test it. So hit save. So let's go. Let's do a quick assemble.
I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I can't hide, I get low at the same time.
Now let's see if the make hack works. Oh wait, no, I have to fucking close the game. Keep forgetting that. Well, let's see what I may have fucked up or what is actually going to function correctly. The good thing about this is that I can actually, Oh, yeah, I can save this. Extreme assembly action. This is what you all tuned in for. This is the real reason people watch this stream. So that the event assembler can happen. Yeah, baby. on. Okay, on shit to talk about. Lupin Part 6 is out. I have not started watching it, but I am super interested. Hey, Thorn, how you doing? I think the last part of Lupin that I watched was part 4, which I super enjoyed. Knight isn't in scope, Talk Hector isn't in scope. Okay. Alright, Talk Hector just needs to be a clone. Save Hector. And then, like, I guess I'll write some new text for it. But for now, this is it. It's literally the same fucking event. What else isn't in scope? Night. So if we go night. Okay, so if we'll go burn space night, we'll replace those with burn space armor night. And that should replace them all. Okay, 5 occurrences were fixed. It's 5 occurrences that we can see here, so yep, that works. Alright, baby, it's time for Extreme Assembly Action Part 2. Doing good, just got my first commission. Nice! Come on. But yeah, as I was talking about, I watched Lupin Season 4. I have not watched Part 5. I might lose Part 4. I might watch, unrecognized control card? Line 37. 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 21, 31. Oh, this. 8. Alright. Attempt 3. Wait, no, this won't work. I need to run to express it. Sweet. Attempt 3. Here we go, boys and girls and, you know, everyone. Come on.
Tried giving you my heart. Now I know you didn't want it. Thought that we could work it out, but it's no use. I think I'm better off alone. Yeah, I'm feeling good without you. Now I don't want nothing to do with you. I tried to be perfect and keep you happy all the time, but I didn't know that you wanted somebody else. Now I don't want nothing to do with you. It's alright, it's okay. I don't need you anyway, so let me be. I'm doing fine. Don't you waste your precious time. I don't want you back. No, you hurt me bad. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright. I did everything for you, even though you gave me nothing back. I guess that I wasn't enough this time. I tried to be perfect and keep you happy all the time, but I didn't know that you wanted somebody else. Now I don't want nothing to do with you. It's alright, it's okay. I don't need you anyway, so let me be. I'm doing fine. Don't you waste your precious time. I don't want you back. No, you hurt me bad. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright. I tried giving you my heart, I tried giving you my heart. Now I know you didn't want it, you didn't want it. I tried giving you my heart, I tried giving you my heart. It's alright, it's okay. I don't need you anyway, so let me be. I'm doing fine. Don't you waste your precious time.
Okay, no errors. Awesome. So, you might think it's a little awkward because, like, how the fuck are we gonna respond? Check this. It's, you know. Well, let's restart. We're just gonna clear out enemies around us here. Nice. Your taxpayers' dollars at work.
Tried giving you my heart. Now I know you didn't want it. I guess that I wasn't enough this time.
If I could go back and make things right, I would have it undone. No, I hurt you. Yeah, I was blind.
Start to think maybe the soldiers are a bit too strong.
Yeah, I feel the weight on my shoulders.
Cause they could I don't know. I need to think on them.
Hope I can repay you for what I've done.
Could also just be speed screwing.
Know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back to love. 'Cause it's you and me. Yeah, we fought, but we tried to make everything better. You and me. We work everything out. No one can love me better. Did you know one can love me better?
Go, God! Getting bigger and killing magic. I would have had an answer to your question, but I have to look over this now. Okay, load. Hold on, I have to. Where are you? Half definition. Okay. Load Dory, I think. Let's give it a try. Okay. Let's adjust some things. To go, load Dory. Okay. Let's hit save. And text process. Let's take a screenshot of this so we can show off how the game is definitely not in any state to be fucking released, or people will like, just release it. What's happened? I've never... Okay, so, now that I can focus, I never played Inflation. I've always enjoyed FE4 hacks. I think FE4 is a great, like, canvas to use your brushes on, basically. Thank you, person next door who is doing construction work or whatever. It's very lovely of you. It's definitely not super annoying. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I sure fucking could. Errors or warnings, well, I'll be the judge of that. Fun. There we go. A piggy at the roast, not the roasty. Oh no! I didn't insert Angry Boars! So Angry Boars is just generic face man. Okay, let's just check to make sure the conversation works. I will re-add Angry Boars, okay? I will not let Angry Boars. You didn't give me Angry Boars to repalette. Oh, 1 second, let me take a look in here. Angry Boars. Not there. It's in the Dropbox. Angry. Let's type in angry, we'll just see there. Isn't it? Okay, so here's a bunch of stuff that we gotta fix. I believe that should be the last part of that part. Nope. One more. Second. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Why? Just why? Okay, so that part seems, well, needs editing, but is inserted. Uh, oh, okay, cool. Darkness, graphics, portraits. Drag portrait here. Um, so what happens if I drag outlet here? Okay. Awaiting save. Now we'll check our past definitions. Angry Boars is meant to be EC. So if we change this to EC. Oops. Yep, so we can Control C and that. Replace EC here. The save button. I don't know the what the final things are. Okay. Okay, first of all, hit save here as well. Got a portrait installer. Okay. Maiden of Darkness, text. Run text process. Close the game. Run the make hack. Let's see where this gets nuked. Loritorska. Everything's going fine for now. Palette not found, dump not found. Okay. Graphics. I'll run generate all dump then, and hopefully that will sort it out. Okay, we're going through Noah. Okay, so that should be everything sorted. So Angry Balls is here. Okay. Let's try that again. By the way, what do you guys think of the stream so far? Is there anything that you wish I would do more, or, like, any way to improve it? What are you guys thinking? Since you are the audience, after all. Indeed. Play video, but only if you stream more days than this. I mean, I stream daily, so, you know. Well, now I stream daily, since I'm trying to actually do a thing with this, so, you know. But, okay, so you want to see me play video games. Well, I'll probably... I want to get all this done, but I realize that there are going to be times when people just don't want to watch it and they want to... Right now, I'm just trying to build a viewer base and, you know, make the viewers who are actually here enjoy themselves. But when I do, I eventually have to return to playing Fire Emblem 11, because I never managed to beat Shadow Dragon, and that game, the LP of that died when I was... Yeah, everyone remembers what happened, so I don't need to go over it again and relive that. Had some hype moments. If you want to see some of the old gameplay stuff, these are really the only streams I watch, so I don't really have anything to compare it to or suggest improvements. That's entirely fine. It's more like, are you enjoying this? Like, are you thinking to yourself, man, this would be so much better if I could make him have to wear a shirt and keep his room clean. You know, because he had a camera on, or whatever. I don't fucking know what you want. I'm getting another call tomorrow. It's like, just fuck off and leave me alone. Okay. No errors. Okay, so that angry boars should now be inserted. Okay, angry boars should now be inserted. Let's run the game and we'll see what we see. Oh no! Well then. Hey, Myrna. You've come in at a great time. Let's try 2-5, since that seems to be the typical. Here's Two-Face. No! No, he's not! Yeah, here is Angry Boars. Again, game very well functioning, ready for release just tomorrow. God, Circles is doing such crazy bullshit. Circles is insane. A chin so out of this world, he got a second one. But yeah, like, if there's something... I guess visually the screen isn't the greatest to look at. Is there a dark mode for Notepad++? Because that'd probably help. Settings, preferences, dark mode. Settings, preferences. Recent history, default directory, new document, editing. Okay, no errors. Let's open the game up. Let's see if we fixed Baws's face not being Baws's face. Okay, one more up. I could have just looked for the regular Baw's portrait and seen where it is there. No, regular Baw's is 2-4. Oh, okay, so we change it from 2-5 to 2-4. And that should sort Baw's out. Yeah. Channel points are so that you can do a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really, I haven't really thought about. But, you sure can do them. Um. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, we really need to fix up this text. We need to make it shorter. Hold on. I think if we go chapter 3, and we go from you sure caused to you paused, I think that might be enough to not break the text box. So let's hit save there. Close. Text. Run text process. Make the hack. Yes, 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 yes. At this rate, maybe I should just start playing a game in between assembly. I don't know though. I don't know like what's the correct thing to do in this case. I'm just gonna fix all this up. We're gonna like get so much of this damn game just nice and fucking glitzy and glammy, and once everything's installed and set up, like we'll almost be there. You know, we just gotta get it done. Once we get it done, we can fucking release this, and I won't have this gigantic weight around my neck that has been hanging here for 10 years. I'm cucking Azel so hard now. Well, don't. Azel's cool. I mean, you know, he's a dork, but he's cool. Yep. Okay, so let's see if that fixed that. I can probably move stay safe to the next line. There we go. Yeah, now this works way better. Okay, so now that that's been written, we get to move on to the next line, which is chapter 3 is events. Pause. D27. So, we now go to the text dump. D27. Whoops. D27 is literally only one line. It is called enough. So D27 here. Load angry boys. Mid right. Enough. Chapter 3's offense. D25. D26. Angry Boars. Box 3.
So you don't know what you're doing, and the walls are closing in. Just remember where we're going, and remember
Okay, we'll save this one. And this is what replaces D25. So we're gonna go here. Angry Boars. This is Dory. Load Dory in the far left.
if you ever think it's pointless, I will remind you that it's not.
Box 3.
And the world will dance around us. They wanna know what we've got. We can breathe.
Box 1.
Nothing can hurt us anymore.
So we'll hit save.
And as long as we're together,
Events of chapter 3, we will remove this. And let's try removing this and see what happens. So we'll hit save. Run the text process. Run the make. It's a shame, but it's for the greater good. And by greater good, my enjoyment. Oh, for horse emblem. I get it. I get it. I get it. I mean, everyone kind of wants to bang Aiden in FA4.
Sometimes I make
Now, if you deny Lu and Fury, then I'm gonna smack you.
needs to be. Not dead yet, true shit. So why do I worry about what I can see? I've been stressing about money for my rent, but the money that I spent last night with my friends was worth it. Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. So many lights, lights, lights with us tonight, night, night. Don't let them go to waste. Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. It's gonna be alright, right, right. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. One moment, one shot.
What? Halsey and, Lewin and, Fury. Aaron, yeah, I guess is her name now. You better! It's canon! It's the most canon, I'ma smack you!
One moment, one shot. I don't belong to some.
I personally blame Digimon for making me a dirty, dirty shipper.
It's so hard to
Tyora till death, motherfuckers.
don't hide away behind the same old mask. I got the cool and I wanna go dance with you. So if you are in the mood, it's worth it. We don't belong with masks on. Leave them here and don't look back.
Dirty Sailor Moon.
Lights,
Yeah, yeah, for me it was Digimon that worked that up. That it was like... Never Dragon Ball for me. Well, first of all, because when I was very young, I didn't like Dragon Ball. Which sounds stupid, I know. It sounds really, really dumb. Oh, We'll cancel this fight for now. I have to look at how we do it in Chapter 1's events, actually. Might as well bring it up. Where the hell's Chapter 1?
don't let them go to waste. Look into my eyes,
Chapter 2, no.
tomorrow's gonna be okay. One moment, one shot.
Engine hacks. Event repoint, events, Chapter 1. Let's do this, then. Okay. Save that. Get this down. Run the make hack again.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away.
Sonic the Hedgehog brought it out in you.
I'm tired of
Ah!
gotta make that move.
Oh!
Need the sun
Thanks for gifting Myrna a sub.
to me and you to write a story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna
Sonic bring out the shipper in you. There's like no shipping me. Well, I mean, there's not no shipping. There's like, no, I guess, no, I get it. But I can't not ship Lewin and Aaron. True. Yeah. Nah, never mind.
and tomorrow's far away? Should I let the party fade?
Of course, I always seem to plant my flags in the ships that don't happen. For the while that I was a Bleach fan, you know, when it was still good, I was Ichigo Rukia, and that did not wind up happening. So much. I really like Amy in the comics after Ian Flynn took over. I understand absolutely hating her in the games because she's really bad. I also enjoyed her character in the Sonic Boom cartoon, which was fucking hilarious to watch. That shit was just... That shit knew no one was watching, and no one cared, so they just wrote whatever the fuck they wanted. So what can I do with the sub now? You can use the sub emote, which is, you can use Doot. Also, I get $2.44. So, you know. Yep. The more subs we get, the more emote slots we unlock, the more emotes I can give you guys. Okay. Assembled, no issue. Let's take a look and make sure this event works properly now. Okay. Well, well. If it isn't the great Hector, Lord of Ostia, head of the Lycian League. What a laughing stock! Leaking out like a piggy at the roast. Oink for me, piggy! Do not besmirch my lord's name! Boss! Don't be goaded. You have to stay safe. Promise me. Lord Hector... Do you hear that, lads? The pathetic mewling cries of toothless drink. You caused me and me boys a fair big fuss with your lawful trump. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun breaking into that cell and snapping your spine. Boss, listen to me right now. Think about Lilina. Think about Wendy. Above all else, you need to survive. That's right, you gutless coward! Think about your pathetic wenches! Don't curl up while I, a real man, settle things! Settles things? Should it be settles things? Maybe settles things. Check the text. Settles things. Balls. After all, ain't nothing but a spectator, a witness to the example I'm about to make of your pathetic army lord. Enough! I am no spectator sitting idle while my liege is threatened. I am a knight of Ostia! I am a warrior! For my lord, Hector! Oops, it's raining twice for whatever reason. Come, curs! I am Bors, the impregnable knight of Ostia! Those who oppose Lord Hector can break themselves upon my steel! Bunch of things I have to change there. I'm not doing that again, by the way. My fucking throat hurts. Oh, hey, we didn't undo this. D24, D27. Face. Okay, yeah, definitely need to cut it out here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how Sega of Japan continues to treat Sonic. I'm a fan of the franchise, you know, to the extent you can be a fan of Sonic, but like, no, they really abused that. Oops, gotta close the game, and he never became an actor after all. I mean, I'm not an actor to begin with. Local knights are angry that he refuses to die more in 5 turns. Nice. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh. Mm, mm, hmm. Hmm. Hey, now that we're at basically 3 hours and we're waiting for the assembly, have you considered subscribing to your local game developer today? I'm here and I would really love to have your subscriptions because I'm fucking broke and also facing eviction, and even your $2.50 eventually will, well, your $3, that is $2.50 for me, does eventually become an amount of money that I get paid out that can be used to afford things. Especially because I get paid out in American dollars, so actually the $100 that is the minimum to get paid out actually comes out to like $120 for me. So it's actually really good for me. So not only are you giving very cheap, I'm actually getting more than you'd suspect. If you subscribe, you get access to an emote, because this is a very new channel and we don't have more than that. Also, if you don't find this content interesting, tell me why, so that I can make the content more interesting and more enjoyable for you. And shilling over. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go grab something to drink because, yeah, my throat's fucking killing me. Oh, wow. Also, no errors. Let's give this a check tune. Oops. Gotta reset it. Walt received the greatest of all. I will let you read this, and you can see why Walt is just insane. Mod Walt rise to the statement that Walt is the best character in the game. Because he's just cleans up so much. He's got limited Gale Force. Yeah. Turns out, limited Gale Force is still fucking Gale Force. No, he can't move. He has, what would be the best comparison? He has Cleave from D&D. So if he kills an enemy, he can kill another enemy that's in range. He can't move, but that just means it's more of a tactical ability. So, okay, we do 8 here and 12 here. So let's run up, hurt you, and we'll bonk you. Maiden of Darkness. This is what the hack is called. So, Walt. And he only gets the one shot, and he only needs the one shot. Oh. That'll be the next event that we have to fix up. I mean, it's more that we wanted Walt to, like, he's the cleanup. He faces big disability that he can only attack at range 2. So, in compromise for that, like, he does tremendous amounts of damage because he's just able to flex so much. And if I didn't show it before, Chad has the ability Sneak, which allows him to do this. Which is fucking great. I love Chad. Oops, Chad's dead. Yep, that's out. But remember, Chad is very sensitive to dying, so, you know, you have to actually be clear off. Should probably move Lord to the previous line. Yeah, the Chad. Hold on, I'm gonna move. Let's maybe cut out that Lord of the Lycian League bit. Then we can go Lincoln, like, ending with 0.4. That maybe works better. To the next line. All right. Okay, one moment. We'll change that listen to me right now, to listen to me. Stop. Think about Lilina. Think about Wendy. Above. Hold on, we'll see how this looks. This will actually look like... we can actually probably have the above on the previous line. The NL. No. The inheritance units, which are Roy and Lilina, have skills that they get depending on who their parentage is. Yep, that is much better. So let's hit save over here. And let's start looking at that Lou event. So let's go to events, left, Lou. So this is a turn event. Level 12 could have it. Level 12. That's Tex 65. So we will go 65. Alright. Now let's fix this as best we can. Things taking the children under your care, Bishop. Change this to... Hold on. First of all, we will enter. Change this to a box 3. Take good care of the orphans. And what you do. Now, hold on, so we'll go box 2, box 1. Box 2. Box 1. Ray came back, we could all be together again. Seems like it's better. It's two. It's one. But I don't want to. I'll change this to a box 3 and this to line. So now that we've done that, also I don't use Finn until Gen 2. His stats reset into a level 18 paladin. He is literally a waste of experience. That's not how he works in wait, is that how he works in vanilla, or is this just new? He's a literal waste of time and experience. I mean, you can make him not heals with Lachesis. You know, the cannon cuckery. Trying this make hack. This is just an inflation. I thought so. Because I'm like, I remember that being a thing in vanilla. One second.
Truly, I don't mind, 'cause I got the love it takes to pull you down. And I don't want you, but I can't deny. There's something about you, something about you.
I just put up Lashisha's with the board because Diamond gets granting emotions and a mage knight, which can okay, but counterpoint, Claude needs to go with his maybe sister Sylvia. No, BM, Hector. A Hector who is currently dying would speak very familiar, and he would not use Lady Wendy. That's why it's because he's speaking so familiar with her, because it's the same reason he's calling him Bors, not Sir Bors. That is a response to Black Mage, who is not able to communicate because he is on his work PC. But he is sending me messages in our Discord, and I am letting you all know that, so you know that I'm not crazy. You know, well, more crazy than usual. Also, if you're wondering, the Silver Lance, the Silver Weapons, their downside is that on the enemy phase, they actually do half damage. So they're a very tactical weapon to use because on the player phase, they do hit for a big alpha strike, but you can also use them to just weaken the opponent. Okay, I can probably move what to the third line. That'll be a little awkward, but okay, need to put a space there. Oops, I completely fucked that up. Okay. That should fix that. I either follow Kaga's canon plus my own ships or go full silly nonsense when I play FE4. There is no in between.
I'm looking for a way inside your mind. It's a haze of mysteries. All I see is smoke and mirrors, and the reflecting memories.
Okay, good. Oh, and to sort of just go over the skills for everyone right now. So Roy gives everyone a boost in his aura. This aura gets better the different proof weapons that he's holding. So right now it's only plus 15, but it gets better when he gets to the next one. It gets to the best when he gets to the Sword of Seals. Lance and Alan get boosts to their stats if the other one is present on the map. These are two of the only dependent skills in the game. Most skills actually don't have dependencies like that. Walt gets Second Strike, which is stationary Gale Force. Marcus also has a dependent skill. Basically, so long as Roy is healthy, Marcus gets boosts because he feels he's doing a good job and that Edge hasn't caught up to him. And as as Roy's HP decreases, he feels that he's become over the hill and